We are just off the shores of Lake Erie in downtown Cleveland, Ohio, as we get set for football here at the always rockin' Cleveland Browns Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Cleveland Browns. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Yeah, the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Reset. 59. 24.
Now the NFL's 3rd leading rusher last year. It's Nick Chubb. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
2nd and 5.
24.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. You talk about this Titan defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Here's Watson. And this one is incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Here's Smith to return it. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return, and it'll be Titan football. Willis and the Titans come to the line now. 1st and 10 at the 34. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Browns, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Quick throw into the hands of Hopkins out wide. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
And the Titans First down.
Ready? Big Lion. Pat the street. Pat the street.
Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Hey, man, front goal.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. If you look at this Browns defense, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. But plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. They may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Chubb on the counter. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Browns at 2-0 here to begin the season. And off to exactly the start you're hoping for. Nothing for the fan base to complain about, at least not yet.
I like the way that you phrased that. Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a long ways to go. But they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way if they stay in that mode throughout the season.
Pass complete from Watson to Akins. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
All right, say it with me now. There's a lot of different words we come up with. Maybe we go back and forth after that play, getting his toes tapped down to make that catch. Crafty?
Yep.
Wiley? Oh, definitely.
All the veteran names.
You name it. Has every move in the book and continued to get better throughout his career so he can make that type of a catch.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Watson. And now another one thrown incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
37-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays, yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no. And now the rookie's free down the left sideline. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 34 yards there and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 18 Radler. 18 Radler. Check. Hurt. 70 Razor. 70 Razor. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Slot man moves right.
Go.
And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down, Titans.
Check pass. Check pass.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Right there, right there.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Check. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Check. Panther.
Gibbs diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
The point after is good, and the lead is now 10-3.
Titans 10, Browns 3.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run it again with Chubb. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 28. 69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first down. So now the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again is Watson. Man open, it's Goodwin. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Hopkins' kick is good, and that'll bring them back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
18, 5 here. 19 tight. 19, come 19. Come 19.
Now Willis. It's caught. Smith. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
A gain of 30. 1st down, Tennessee.
Here we go. Ready? Freeze! Freeze!
Gets it out wide quickly. Burks with it. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down.
Traylon Burks.
Go!
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat! Hurry, hurry! Hurry, hurry! Ready?
They'll run it now with Smith. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now they'll audible to something else. On third down, here's Gibbs. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
Yeah, Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 7.
Here's Watson now on second down.
At the 27-yard line.
Swings this out for Hunt. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Watson. Over the middle, complete. It's Goodwin. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the 50, it's Watson. Throwing for Chubb, complete on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first. Watson now to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have those fools.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second in a couple. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
Now Watson. And it'll be intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. They lost 4 there, and it's third down.
It feels like they're exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Willis on 3rd and long. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now it's Watson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will tie things up at 13. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
2nd down and 4. Another run for Gibbs here. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Hey,
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Traylon Burks from 21 yards away. And the Titans have taken the lead. A try here for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They trail 20-13 our score as they have it 1st and 10. They begin this drive with Chubb. Stiff-armed him. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. An even 100 yards rushing now for Chubb and a first down as well. Cooper will come in motion right. They run again on first down, Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
25-yard line.
Back to throw, Watson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? They'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
In motion right, that's Burks. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now the rookie third-rounder from Tulane, it's Tyjae Spears. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ready! Check, man. Check. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
As Smith in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
Right there, hurt.
In motion right, that's Burks. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
First down, Titans.
Ready! Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
Gibbs on the toss left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 142 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Browns drive about to get started. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points. There he goes, Amari Cooper. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, 81 yards. And the Browns have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Hopkins with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at their own 21. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Willis. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Now they'll shift things around. On 3rd down, it's Willis. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. It's a big play there for Tennessee. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. And the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
In motion left goes Smith. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Over the middle, he has a clock roll. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Ready?
Touchdown, Titans. Malik Willis, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, you got to snap it.
To throw, Watson. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he almost gets this to the 30, taking down about a yard shy. 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 45-yard line. Here's Watson. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Watson. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's first and goal. Now Watson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Watson trying to get his guys moving.
And goal at the 16-yard line.
Watson to throw. And he's got it. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And the Titans are going to come up with it. And that should just about do it. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick,
and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Hand off now to Gibbs. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
Gotta go, we don't move it scary. Last time I shed a tear, that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like it's Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We on switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my rich side. I got it for less. Flip that, then I got on a check. Dispatch, then we go on a race. Switch it up if that other place. Mix it up, got a lot on my plate. Got the broccoli and cheese with the beef on the